Good morning, YouTubers. It's the 21st of October 2015 today, and today I'd like to show you how to make a marble orange cake and some scotch pancakes. It's a wet, miserable day outside. I was a bit bored, so I thought you might like to see how this is made. So, first of all, for the ingredients, you will need 225 grams of softened butter. This butter's not quite soft yet, but it's getting there. 225 grams of caster sugar, 4 eggs, 225 grams of self-raising flour, 3 tablespoons of milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and the juice of 1 orange. And all you do is you add all the ingredients into, you do it like a Victoria sponge, no messing about, just bung it all into the bowl. So flour first. I'll just check to see if you're seeing this okay, because I don't know if you can see the bowl or not, so I'll just check. Hopefully you can. There we go, that's better. As you can see, I'm doing it on the dining room table because it's a bit more room. I mean, we do have a fairly big kitchen, but it's not really that big for doing videos. So you add your butter. And the eggs. Now, you've probably been taught that you can't do it this way, but trust me, you can. I've been doing it for years this way. And pop in your orange juice. Right? So you've got all the ingredients in except for the milk and the cocoa powder, because that goes in last. Right. Now you need a whisk, and whisk it all in. I shall probably fast forward this bit a bit, because you don't want to be watching all this. But it needs to be whisked in very, very thoroughly and no lumps. Now, folks, after a little adjustment there, we now add a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and it's quite sticky, so it'll take a wee while for it to come out. And you will see that the mixture is very smooth, no lumps. There we are, put that in there. Now just give it another whisk. And just to incorporate the vanilla essence. Right, so the next step is to separate the mixture into, take half the ingredients and put it in another bowl. You don't have to be too precise about this. That's about half. Okay. Now I'm just going to clean up a bit and I'll get back to you. Welcome back, folks. Now, the next thing we do is, to one of the 2 bowls, we add the cocoa powder and we add a little of the milk to begin with. Now I'm just going to stir this in. I'm not going to whisk it in. I'll just stir it in. I don't know if you're seeing that. Hopefully you are. Just beat it through. Doesn't take long. The reason you need a little bit of milk is because the cocoa powder sort of dries out a little, but you just want to get it back to the same consistency as this one. So, sorry, let me just hold it like this. See so you get a grip on it. Now that seems okay to me. That's quite good. Just make sure all the lumps of cocoa powder are out of the mixture. You could use your whisk to do this again, but that's fine. That will do nicely. Now the next step is to get a cake tin and rub it with a bit of butter to stop the cake sticking. I use these type of cake tins that you can take off the edges so that it doesn't stick anyway. Hope you can see that. You take a spoonful of the and dollop it in there like that, and then a spoonful of this one and dollop it beside it.
Three prong or four prong?
It doesn't matter, Brian, just a fork. Now, clean up the mess I make.
Like that, or do you want?
That'll do, thank you. And all you do now is you just draw the fork through the mixture, sort of like in a figure of 8, I find, does the trick. Like that, okay? Oh, I so hate wasting. There we are. And that's all there is to it. And then you pop this in an oven, 160 degrees centigrade, and if it's gas mark 4. And we'll go and put that in the oven now. And before I put it in the oven, I just thought I'd let you see what it would look like. And no two cakes come out the same. Right folks, that's the result of the orange marble cake. And I thought I'd better film it now because it won't last long with Michael and Ryan here. Okay? Hello YouTubers. This is the second part of the video that I've put up today. This is how I'm going to show you how to do scotch pancakes. I've got all the mixture ready right now, and it's easy. I'll just read out what you need to put into it. You need 200 grams of plain flour, 1 tablespoonful of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 egg, 300 grams of milk and a pinch of salt, and you just put it all in the bowl and whisk it really well, really well, and your mixture should come out looking like something like that. It's quite thick mixture because it's a scotch pancake that I'm doing. So I'll get the pan on and we'll get cracking. It's important that your pan is at the right temperature, and I think that pan is. So what you do is you scoop mixture into the pan. It'll find its own level. I use a spatula for making the pancakes. So what you have to do is you have to wait until it bubbles all over the pancake, till the bubbles break all over the pancake. Hopefully you're seeing this. And you can just check. Look underneath. You don't want them to. You don't want it to burn. You can turn your gas down a little. Just keep checking that the pancake's okay underneath. I don't know if you can see that. It's fine underneath. And bubbles are starting to burst now. So I think that's good for turning now. See if I can do this without messing it up. There we are. Leave it to cook for a couple of minutes. Just keep checking it underneath that it's not burning and it's not sticking. This is a non-stick pan, but if you think it's burning on one side, just flip it back over again. Now, you can eat these pancakes with anything, homemade allotment jam, but we like to eat it with some clear honey. Very nice. There we are. That's done. That's one pancake done. Can you see that? And that's all there is to making pancakes. They're so simple that I didn't want to go through all the, mixing all the ingredients. Like I say, you just throw it all in the bowl and give it a good whisk. Get some air into it. That's important because that makes a better pancake and it rises quicker, etc. So that's all there is to Scotch pancakes, and they're really tasty. You can put anything you like in them. You can put a bit of raisin in them if you wanted, or you could put some white chocolate chips in them. That's really nice as well. But of course it's all fattening, and we don't want that. But you just make them whatever way you like, but they're really nice. Okay, so that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Right, folks, Brian's going to try the pancakes.
Yeah, no, I'll put honey on this one. So.
But you could have had jam, because we got loads of jam homemade.
Oh, that is fantastic. Nice.
Is it nice?
Yeah. Very nice.
I've paid them well, folks.
Doesn't have to, they like this anyway.
They say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and there's not a truer word gets said as far as Brian's concerned. He does like his homemade stuff. Okay, that's all for now, folks, then. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Once I finish this.
Hope you enjoy if you choose to make them, I hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.